Garbage man out there with Jackson. Then it's Freak, and there's the Great, and it's Big Daddy in at the 2. And the NBA with...
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now here's Jackson. There's shake and bake. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Mann driving the lane. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Here's Big Daddy. That falls. Great assist by Marshall.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Drew passes to Shaken. Here's Big Red for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, Jackson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep really.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Pass to Bollenboy. 4 on the shot clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
The Pistons trailing. Knocked loose. To the wing on the left. Here's Drew. And that's a foul. Called on Baller. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Speedy's checked in for the Pistons. Houdini's checked in for Orlando. They get a hand on it. Here's Drew. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Speedy buries it down low.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Drew passes to Bollenboy. Good work there as it goes. Bollenboy's got 6 points. Pistons trail by 4. To the middle. And that one's good. Freak.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Here's Big Daddy. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
So it's Detroit now, trailing by 2. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
I mean, I flat out, I thought they looked overmatched. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. There's the pass to Mann. Tries it from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Here's Arcidiacono. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. From outside the arc, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Magic out in front, up 5. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead. And stolen by Freak. And here we go with the Magic pass break. Freak with the ball. This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. MP is out there with the kid. Then it's Freak. Then there's Shake and Bake. And it's Arcidiacono in at the 3, the small forward. The Magic have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
No good on the free throw. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Marshall, he's checked in for Speedy. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Magic.
Magic leading by 13. Pass to the kid. Passes it to Shaken. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. From deep three-point range, man can't hit. And that one's good, Arcidiacono. Arcidiacono's got his third bucket of the night. Pistons shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. And Detroit has possession. Magic knocking down the tray.
This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
Here's the kid. 17 points for him last game again.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Pass to Williamson. And Detroit again with the bucket.
I mean, hey, they're going to give Williamson this shot because they don't want him to get close to the rim.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
I mean, and there's really no excuse for it. They know they need to play more in control.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Freaks checked in for lights out. Jackson comes in for Snow. And Big Daddy subbed in for the Great. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Slimmy's checked in for Shake and Bake. Big Red comes in for Freak. Jackson, he's checked in for Houdini. And Drew's subbed in for MP.
Good anticipation on the feed, all right? He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's the kid. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. The kid's got 11 points.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him.
Jackson has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And that's now 6 points for Junior. Here's Drew. Speedy's checked in for Detroit. 104 left in the first half of basketball.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 14-point game, and here they come. Here's Big Red, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Basketball.
And Detroit has possession. Trailing by 17. So another turnover for Orlando. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
The Magic have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
35 seconds left here in the second. Kicks it to Freak to halt the run, and they pick up 2. Freak's got 8.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Out to the right wing. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And so it's Orlando riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Dwayne, not the night you want so far. What do you see happening out there?
I don't know what has happened, but our defensive concentration, rotation has gone the way of the Buffalo. And and I don't know what it is. I could care less about offense. We're going to score. That's not the problem. It's making up our mind and having a commitment to the defensive end.
Case, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Orlando played?
And the game plan they went with was very good. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the score.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
They've got Freak. Jackson is out there with Garbage Man, and it's Big Daddy, and it's Man in at the one spot.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Pistons trail by 21. And still gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Outside Jackson. Marshall passes to Big Daddy. The Pistons working the ball around now. And it goes down 2 points. 6 points for Garbage Man.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Drew passes to Jackson. Off target from three-point range. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Really left alone that time. Big Daddy's got 7 points in the game.
He's the one trying to keep them in this game. A tremendous individual effort.
And the pass to Big Red. To the wing right side. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 8 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And they're able to recover. Marshall gets the bucket. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
To Orlando.
Lights out checked in for Detroit. Snow comes in for Jackson. Then for the Magic. Freaks checked in for Slim. Houdini comes in for Big Red. And MP subbed in for Jackson. Knocks it loose. MP kicks to Freak. MP, that's for 2. And the shot no good, a bit short. Pistons trail by 16. Oh, he launched that one from way outside. 8 points for the Great.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. And that was sweet. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Pass to Lights Out. Another 3 for Detroit.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Arcidiacono. The tray. Rebound, Detroit. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Now the pass to Lights Out. Here's Big Daddy. Another 3 for Detroit.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Uncovered and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Big Daddy's got 12 points in the game. Magic leading by 7. Pass to Arcidiacono. He kicks it to MP. Just 5 on the clock. And MP throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Here's Big Daddy, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
They forced a lot of turnovers in this game and have turned most of them into points.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Speedy's checked in for Marshall. And Williamson subbed in for the Great. And a switcher also for Orlando. The Kid, he's checked in for Drew. That'll be a 5-second call. .54 seconds left to play here in the third. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Speedy. MP kicks to Arcidiacono. 3-pointer. And no good that time. And the Pistons now going the other way. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's 6 points for Lights Out.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The drive.
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Tipped away. It's rebounded by Snow.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
He's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Arcidiacono, the pass to MP. 2 on the clock, and it's good on the layup. MP's got 12 in the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Magic lead by 4. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, but
wow, hammering it in!
Wow, And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for the match.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Here's Jackson. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And he gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Stolen by Jackson. And it's blocked. Pass to Freak. The dish to Williamson. Williamson double team. Pass to Big Daddy. Knocks down the three ball. Big Daddy's got 15 points in just the second half.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. That's tipped. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And Freak throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's MP, the pass to the kid. Here's Big Red. 6 to shoot. Williamson against MP. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Mann's checked in. Shake and Bake's checked in for the Magic. Drew comes in for MP. There's Jackson with the three. Good on the triple.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Pass to Speedy. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. 1:58 left in the fourth. Now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Ball.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Ballin' Boy, guarded by Jackson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That one drops for him. And it's now only a 1-point Magic lead.
Perfect execution execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Yeah, and at this stage, that's just what you need to do. You got to get those high percentage looks.
Unable to get that one. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Pistons have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7.
And look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Big Red. There's the drive. Just 3 to shoot. From the arc. Jackson misses. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Mann. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 1. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here are the Magic now. Here's Drew. Big Red passes to Drew. Into the lane. Count it!
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 1. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With the putback. It's good on the putback.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Drives to the hoop.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.